Very exciting weekend. We just won the Midwest Regional Championships. That's the second time in school history, last one in 2006. The last time we were represented at the national championships was 2009. So we are certainly excited to return back. Competing at the national championships is something we expect to do, and we'll look to lay that foundation to do every year moving forward. This is my third year working with the program. I have considered it an honor and a privilege every single day to work with our student athletes at the University of Illinois, and I'm grateful every day coming into work. So I am excited to finally be back to where I believe we belong as a university. I've been able to do what we've done this past weekend with a core group of junior student athletes, which would be my first class. I was very lucky to have a young lady transfer with me from the University of Dayton that has kind of led the charge in returning back to where we belong. Her name is Rebecca Craddock, and she is a junior now. Along with her is Allison McGrath, Katie Stapleton, Nikki Cast, some of our other core juniors that have really led recharging our culture and making sure we are a national caliber program every year. 2 weeks prior to the regional championships, we competed at the Big Ten Championships, where we finished sixth. Not as seemingly exciting as winning the regional, but in the Big Ten Conference, we have 8 nationally ranked programs. So the national field for cross country is only 31 teams, and 8 of them are coming from the Big Ten Conference. So when you compete at Big Tens, it is seemingly like a national meet. So we were pleased with that result, excited to definitely enter higher results in the conference level. But for now, we will set our sights on NCAAs. We are entering, it came out today, with the 21st ranking heading into the national championships. So if there's any questions, I'm happy to take those. Ultimately, we are excited and feeling very grateful to return and expect to do great things.
Sarah, I know you and Rebecca kind of go back to Dayton, like you said, but how important has she been in building that culture that you have wanted to establish here?
So I want to make sure I touch on that there is a ability level necessary to compete in the Big Ten Conference and to compete at the national championships and national level as a runner. But ultimately what Rebecca brings to Illinois is that she is probably one of the most selfless, team-oriented people I have ever coached. And she was able to see a vision that I had at Illinois before, she had faith in things that weren't seen yet. And that's something that I will never be able to actually probably put into words what Rebecca means to the University of Illinois, her team, and myself in my coaching career.
What's this mean for your program moving forward?
Ultimately, this is what we're hoping and what I believe we've really done here. We had a good run at the national championships for about 6 years in the early 2000s. But ultimately, I hope with the support we have and the leadership we have, this means this time the foundation is there for this to be a little bit more of a consistent thing.
What do you think having such a youthful team kind of has allowed in terms of growth when you first came here?
Well, to be very transparent, it's nice having a youthful team because you get to leave your mark on most of it. We aren't losing anyone from our lineup, which from a competitive standpoint, that's very exciting that the next time we make the national championships, we're going to have young ladies that were there before. But youth is something that sounds very exciting in the beginning, and then you need to get the job done. So I like talking about youth to anyone and recruits for the first couple years, and then I kind of view it as you shouldn't be youthful anymore. You should have people that have been places and are ready to get the job done.
Accomplished this year, how much does your pitch to recruits sort of change from selling what you can be to what you now are?
That is a great question. Ultimately we signed a top 10 recruiting class last year, and we are signing recruits because they feel the energy at Illinois. I genuinely believe that they feel the shift happening, and I think Illinois seems to be a place that people believe their kids will be well taken care of. So ultimately now, there's proof, a little bit more proof for people to hold on to, but we've been able to sign great kids because they could see it and they could feel it.